What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys some footage from the International Space Station that coincides with some new information that's been released here about unknown objects being spotted out here above the Pacific Ocean, near the west coast of the United States, and in the central plains of the United States. There's been several reports by pilots going back to August the 18th, and several crew members have reported seeing multiple unknown lights. In some cases, they're saying they were making big sweeping turns in the sky out here above the Pacific Ocean. We just happen to have a video that was submitted by Mary Hall from the International Space Station that shows an unknown light in the sky above the Pacific Ocean that does exactly that, makes a big sweeping turn in the sky above the Pacific Ocean, and it coincides with what these people are reporting they're seeing from airplanes. And one of these guys was a former F-18 pilot in the Marines, and he goes on to say, I've never seen anything like this, talking about what he just saw here recently. And again, the reports go back to August 18th, and there's been multiple reports since August 18th up to today. And this article over here at ndtv.com was dated October 20th of 2022. So we're going to get right to some of the video footage that I want to share with you guys. I've also got video footage from the ground that was sent in from Red River, New Mexico, that also coincides with some of the reports that have been submitted since August 18th out here in this area. You're going to see a bright light in the sky that's unidentifiable from northern New Mexico. So here we go. We're going to start with some video footage that was submitted by Mary Hall, who doesn't miss a trick when it comes to the International Space Station. She sees a lot of very unique unknown objects in the sky above the Earth from the International Space Station live cam. And this was just one of many examples, something here that went speeding by the International Space Station that was picked up by the live cam. Here's a meteor from the International Space Station, and this meteor just happened to be out above the North Pacific Ocean. And there was some brief talk about some of these unknown lights possibly being meteors. Well, here's what a meteor looks like from the International Space Station. It's undeniable that's a meteor. You would not mistake that with some sort of a random unknown light. That's clearly an identifiable green meteor visible from the International Space Station. What you're about to see, though, here in this next segment is not so identifiable, and it coincides nearly perfectly with what some of these pilots are reporting seeing out above the North Pacific Ocean. And that's where this video footage is from. It's from the International Space Station, but you're looking at a mysterious white object. You're going to see it make a big sweeping turn here. That's not just some random light. That thing is under intelligent control. That object appears to align with what the pilots reported seeing out above the Pacific Ocean. And there's more footage here. Here's another object that was spotted down south of Australia. This was an ultra high-speed object, once again submitted by Mary Hall from just a few weeks ago. Here it is in slow motion, and the object is moving at several thousand miles per hour. In fact, when I put it in slow motion, it barely slowed it down. Looked like something just slingshotted across the ocean. Again, this was south of Australia, I believe near Tasmania. Once again, video footage submitted by Mary Hall. You can find her YouTube channel linked down below in the description box. There was also reports coming from the Midwestern United States. You can see on this map right here, 9/23 of 2022. This video was submitted by Mary on July 28th of 2022, so not the exact same date, but as you're going to see in this video, in this location, an object was spotted by a pilot and some crew members of a high-speed unknown object in the north central plains north of Chicago, and that is exactly where the International Space Station was on July 28th when this was recorded and noticed by Mary Hall, who shared it with me, and I'm simply passing it along to you guys. Here's another high-speed object that was noticed by Mary Hall on May 3rd of 2021. See it right there? moving across the screen from the lower right to the upper left. That's not an Earth orbiting satellite. It would be orbiting in a different direction, and it wouldn't be moving quite that fast, I don't think. I mean, this thing is really moving very, very fast. Not quite as fast as the object that we just saw down south of Australia, but still it's moving very, very quickly. Here's another video from the International Space Station above the North Pacific Ocean. Yet another unidentified object noticed by Mary Hall from December 10th of 2021. And here's where the space station was, out above the North Pacific Ocean. We're going to zoom in and take a closer look at this object that was spotted above the ocean by Mary Hall via the International Space Station. There it goes. So it makes you wonder if this is what the pilots are seeing. We're going to take a closer look at this unknown white object that's clearly not an airplane, not a helicopter. There it goes. And that's not a meteor. We just saw a meteor from the International Space Station, and it looked just like a meteor we would see right down here on planet Earth. I want to take you guys now to Red River, New Mexico. Video footage was submitted here recently of an unknown object in the nighttime sky. Red River sits at about 8,900 feet elevation in northern New Mexico. Population of 477 people. This has narration, and here we go.
See, you don't see this like
It's
you
going
might
like,
in Amsterdam,
what,
but you don't hear
4,000 miles an hour or something like that?
Video footage submitted by Simon. This is video number 1.
Color up front on the nose.
What is that? Is that usually it's going fast.
It's slowing down. It's slowed down.
That's a plane.
No, that's not a plane.
The space station goes really fast.
I'm zoomed in on it. It's just solid white.
Really? I think it's a UFO.
It's slowing down.
Stars
We
out
are
here.
in New Mexico, aren't
Exactly.
we? Roswell. What
Maybe
is
we're in
it?
Area 52.
Now I see it flashing. I just saw. No?
No, that's the space. It's a little low to be space station. UFO because it's not flashing.
Okay, this is part 2 of 2 videos that were shared with me by Simon. And again, this object was cruising through the sky above northern New Mexico.
It's okay. I told her, I said I had party bags.
In the world.
Well,
And you can hear Simon himself say, "What in the world?" Over here on the left, I've zoomed in the original videos over here on the right. This is what they saw when they were looking up in the sky. I just simply zoomed in to get a closer look at whatever this object was moving through the nighttime sky. And again, this was very mystifying. They were very puzzled by what they were seeing in the sky, much like the pilots and crew members here recently in the last couple of months have reported multiple sightings of multiple objects out here above the Pacific Ocean, and especially out here above the Pacific Ocean. It seems like this has been a hot spot here recently. There was a report that came out from 2004. A pilot noticed something right out here in the eastern Pacific Ocean that he too couldn't identify. And that report was from 2004, and we're getting reports now in August, September, and October of 2022. So it looks like the International Space Station live cam may very well be picking up the same objects that commercial pilots and crew members are seeing in the skies above planet Earth. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Today's feature photo was sent in by Heather out of California. That is a rare fog bow. You don't see those very often. Basically a rainbow of sorts with no color, just bright white. Looks like a white gateway over there in the sky. Once again, photos sent in by Heather out of McKinleyville, California. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you have any videos you'd like to share that won't attach to the email for whatever reason, you can come over here to the homepage of the website. Simply click on this red tab you see right here that says Have a Large Video. Drag and drop your video into that red tab. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.